up, you guys? This is Los from the Big Retro Show, and I'm on my way to a garage sale. I saw some games in the listing, so I hope I luck out. The games are listed for $3 each, which is a steal these days because these thrift stores, they've caught on to all of the good games that they're selling for dirt cheap and have adjusted their prices accordingly. So hopefully I score at this garage sale. So come along. Yeah, man, for some reason, the local thrift store that I go to has raised their prices on all of the games that they sell, which kind of sucks. But there are still values to be had at this thrift store that I go to. But you know, I used to be able to go in there with 20 bucks and walk out with like 10 games. Now, like, every one of the games is priced individually, and it kind of sucks because they've caught on now to what people are doing, which is to go in, buy a bunch of games and resell them. You know, I think what happened is probably that these thrift stores around my area, and this is probably happening in your
at the light too. Turn left onto Alamo Drive.
That's my direction. So I think what's happened is that, you know, as people employ different people at these thrift stores, some of them might be gamers, you know, and some of them are just there just to get the first round picks of the games that come in. But they've probably just like told the managers there that the games are worth a lot more than what they're selling them. And I think that is what happened here at my store, my local store. Let me know in the comments if this is happening to your store too. So not too many games for sale at this garage sale, as you saw, but they were quality games. They were GameCube games, and picked some up. I was going to buy that Enter the Matrix game that you saw on camera, but when I opened it up, it was missing one of the discs, so I didn't get it. Anyhow, back to the Retro Cave, and we'll see what's up with these games. So on the way home, stopping by a Goodwill. Usually find some good things here at this Goodwill, some good games. And I figure I'd stop by, see what's up. Hopefully get lucky again. Find something good. Well, I got nothing video game wise here at this Goodwill. Everything was common, and I didn't feel like picking anything up. There wasn't anything there that I really wanted to add to the collection, so I didn't get anything. But I did get a bunch of movies and CDs, and I will show you those to you once I get back to the Retro Cave for a great price. Listening to the new CD that I got at Goodwill. New Old. Hey, what's up you guys? Back here at the Retro Cave, and I want to show you what I picked up this Saturday morning. I went to a garage sale, and then I went to a thrift store, and I picked up a few things. Got them for really good prices. So I'm gonna go ahead and show those to you. The first things first though, I'm gonna show you something that I picked up at the thrift store that raised its prices that I mentioned earlier in this video. These games, I did not have them, and I figured, you know what, they're here, so I'll pick them up. The first one is Crash of the Titans. This is for the Wii, and as you can see there, you can probably see what the price is on it. And if you can't, then I'll just go ahead and tell you it's $8. And this game is complete. Never heard of this game, and I've never played it. I'm kind of excited to see what this game is all about. I think that this game is a Smash Brothers type of brawler where you get to fight against all of the Crash Bandicoot stars. And so, yeah, I mean, I think this is cool. I saw it at the thrift store, and I don't see this game typically out anywhere in the wild, and so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. The next game I'm gonna show you is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This game too was $8, and as you can see, it is complete in box. That's how we like it here on the Big Retro Show. Complete in box. This one too was $8. Now, I haven't played this game either. I've seen a lot of gameplay footage from other people kind of playing this game, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, see if I like it, and if, yeah, you know, if I chances are that I'll probably like it and I'll probably keep it, but if not, I'll just put it on eBay and try to sell it there. The next game I'm going to show you here is Naruto Clash. What is this? Naruto Clash of the Ninja Revolution. This is a game that I saw, and I don't see this typically out in the wild, and so I figured, you know what, I'm going to pick it up. This is for the Wii, and this one too is complete in box, guys. That's how we like it here on the Big Retro Show. And I figured, you know what, I'm gonna pick this one up too. I don't have a very big Wii collection, and so this is my effort to beef up that collection. And so I figured I'll pick these up. It's 24 bucks. I don't know what the value is off at the top of my head, but I think it is right around there, if not a little bit more. So those are the games that I picked up on Friday. So this morning, it's Saturday morning right now as you're watching this, I saw an ad on Facebook Marketplace. It was for actually a garage sale, and they posted a bunch of pictures of the stuff they had for sale, but it wasn't specifically a video game sale. But scrolling through the pictures and doing a little bit of detective work, I saw that they had some games for sale, and more importantly, that the games were priced at $3 each. So I didn't see a whole lot of games there, but I figured, you know what, I saw one that I wanted and one that is worth a good amount of money, especially if I'm only picking it up for $3. And as you can see in the footage, I'm walking up to that game, and that game is The Simpsons Hit and Run for the GameCube. This game is worth a pretty penny, and I got it for $3. The game is not complete, which kind of sucks, but I'm happy with it because at least it comes with the original case. The Simpsons Hit and Run. Yeah, I guess this Simpsons Hit and Run is kind of like a Grand Theft Auto set in the world of the Simpsons, and you know, you go about the town of Springfield, you go driving around, you do missions, and you know, hilarity ensues. So I'm excited to play that one. The next game that I'm going to show you here is The Sims 2 Pets. This is also a game for the GameCube that is worth a pretty penny, and I picked it up for $3. I mean, you cannot beat that price, guys. You just cannot beat it. And yeah, as you can see here, this game is complete in box, just how we like it. And yeah, I mean, I've never played this game. I'm kind of happy that I got it. And yeah, I've never played a Sims game, to tell you the truth, and why not start with one involving pets? The other item that I picked up is not a game, it is a movie, and it is Starship Troopers, and it appears to be in its shrink wrap. And this is one of the best movies that I recall in the 90s. Love this movie. Stars Casper Van Dien, and you know, he's out as a space marine. He's fighting bugs. There's also the guy what's his name? The guy that plays as Doogie Howser. He is part of it too. And the guy that voices Mr. Krabs is in it. I forgot his name too. I'm sure I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments, but he's in it as well. He's the one that also plays Kurgan in the Highlander movies. But this is a movie, I saw this in the movie theaters. It was a date that my wife and I, who were boyfriend and girlfriend back then, we went to see this in the movie theaters, and I loved it, and I still love it today. But that's why I picked it up. So, on my way home from this garage sale, I was in the vicinity of a Goodwill, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go and stop by and see what I can go and pick up at this Goodwill. Now, I didn't find anything video game wise or anything console wise or anything like that. Everything there that they had on display was common. But I did purchase some things, and I'm about to show you those right now. I saw this box set of the Indiana Jones movies, The Adventures of Indiana Jones. It comes with 4 CDs. It comes with, obviously, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Temple of Doom, which in my opinion is the best Indiana Jones movie ever, and The Last Crusade. It also comes with a DVD of bonus materials, and I just thought this would be a neat addition to the collection, to the movie collection, because I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. I love all the movies. I didn't really like the Crystal Skull movie that came out. I don't know what it was about that movie, but it was just too out there. I mean, yes, I know that Indiana Jones movies are kind of out there to begin with, but this one was just, it asked you to suspend your disbelief a little bit too much. But I still enjoy my Indiana Jones, and that's why I picked this up. Another DVD that I picked up was Hard Knocks, the Chris Benoit story. If you guys know about Chris Benoit, he was a wrestler that went psycho, and he murdered his wife and child. It was a tragic story, and it caught everyone's attention back in the day and put the focus on steroid use, because it was rumored that steroid use had something to do with it. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I think it was more a mental health issue that Chris Benoit had. I mean, wrestling day in and day out and getting hit in the head with chairs and everything else, and you know, taking your bumps is bound to do something to your brain makeup. So I think it was more having to do with that aspect. Chris Benoit was an awesome wrestler. He was part of the Four Horsemen back in the WCW days. He had epic feuds with different wrestlers. He was one of these vicious kind of wrestlers. He wasn't the biggest guy out there, but his technique was just phenomenal. Of course, he was trained by Bret Hart's father, Stu Hart, and yeah, he came up with him, and he was a good wrestler. Unfortunately, he did this terrible and heinous act, but I just kind of wanted to get this DVD so I can kind of get a sense of how he came up and what his important matches were, and so on and so forth. So, Hard Knocks. The next thing I got is this. It is the System of the Down, Toxicity. Love this CD. I never picked it up back in the day. I always just, bummed it off of friends or whatever. But now I have my own copy, of course. The standout songs for this CD is Chop Suey. Gotta love this song. The other one is Toxicity. It's just an awesome commentary on the world of, the world of the 2000s when this came out. Toxicity, System of the Down. The last thing I got is Zapp and Roger, Greatest Hits. This is a CD that you guys heard me bumping on the way home. I love Zapp and Roger. This is old school kind of funk music, soul music. It is a great compilation of the greatest hits of Roger. It comes with More Bounce to the Ounce, Computer Love. All of the rappers have sampled songs from Roger and Zapp. It is an awesome CD. I'm glad I picked this up. So for everything that you see here, I probably paid about $44 for everything. And to me, I mean, that's a good haul. I got a lot of value out of it, and I'm pretty happy with my purchases. You never know what you're going to find. Obviously, when you go to these thrift stores and these garage sales, sometimes you might not find anything, but that's the thrill of the hunt, right? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. What have you picked up recently? What kind of deals are you finding out there? Do you also find that thrift stores are now getting privy to everyone buying games up and reselling them and adjusted their prices accordingly? I'm interested in that. Let me know how that has been going for you. And with that, guys, I will see you next time on The Big Retro Show. Peace.